No, more than 70 years after a Madison man snuck into the 1953 Major League Baseball All-Star game, the moment has found its way onto your television screen. WMTV's Kayla C. joins us now from the newsroom. Kayla, really cool story of this guy in that old footage, and more on the life he's spent as an influential writer and journalist too, right?
At just 21 years old, Bill Stokes was serving in the U.S. Army when a friend convinced him to head to Cincinnati for the big game. The only problem, they didn't have tickets. Stokes says a cameraman invited him to pose as a member of a movie newsreel crew. That scheme got him right onto the field, where he met some of the biggest legends in baseball history, including pitcher Satchel Paige.
There were news photographers around, and one of them shouted, "One more, Satch," and so Satchel Paige turned the page and autographed the program again.
Stokes still has that program today.
This is the program that started it all.
And decades later, the surviving footage of him with Paige made its way into Apple TV's Ted Lasso.
My kids called me up and said, "Oh my God, you're famous. You're on the biggest TV show running."
But Stokes' own story was just getting started. After the Army, he studied journalism at UW, then spent about 35 years writing for newspapers like the Wisconsin State Journal and Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel.
I wrote columns, but I, of course, did hard news and features too. But primarily, it was a case of writing about whatever I ran across or whatever I was feeling or whatever was going on in nature. And it was a wonderful job.
Along the way, he met everyone from Jimmy and Rosalind Carter to Elizabeth Taylor and even the infamous Ed Gein. And Stokes' fast-paced life never seemed to slow down.
It's been a heck of a life, and I just wanted to keep going.
At almost 95, Stokes is still writing, still creating, and still finding new stories to add to his own, and even got married 7 years ago to Phyllis.
We lucked out, babe.
Today, Stokes is celebrating 10 years of his satirical blog and recently published his latest novel, Ah, the Women. Live in studio, Kayla C., WMTV 15 News.